a month later, she wrote me. She said, "Hey, I got a 20th of cocaine. Do you want to come over and do it with me?"
A 20th of
A 20th or an 8th? I don't know. It looked like a little mouse sandwich
See,
bag.
like that's how we determined our prices. So if someone said it like that, you double your prices.
Yeah.
Because you know they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
A 20th.
What should she have said? A dib a dab?
A 20 bag.
A 20 bag?
Yeah, a 20th of cocaine.
D-bag.
A D bag.
Yeah.
And so I come over and she's got this little thing and she's like, I mean, and my knowledge of cocaine came from movies, and I felt like you did cocaine and it was just like fuck city, and I was like, I was ready.
It was fuck city.
Fuck city. And so I went to her place, elevator opened up in her apartment. She was in just a
It
towel.
opened up just directly in. She's rich.
Oh, she's rich.
Where is this?
She was rich.
Oh, whoa. Why didn't this work
I
out?
don't remember. I mean, it
In
just,
the
well,
city
I'll
of
tell
New
you.
York?
Yeah, New York.
Wow.
New York.
Okay.
And she opened, she was in a towel, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be the best night of my life. And so she had a little bit of cocaine, and she was going to do bumps off her keys. And I was like, no, we gotta do it off. We gotta do it like the movies off a mirror. And so we're looking around.
You're like, surely you'll have a mirror table. We can do it off.
Well,
of
she didn't
your
have a mirror.
80s apartment.
Theatrical to the end.
Yeah.
The only mirror she had was like a big door length, like marble frame mirror.
For your little 20 bag. Oh my God.
It was very heavy, so we both she had to
Call
put
a
on
friend over.
the towel tighter to be like, ugh.
Oh my
We got
God.
it over to the table, and then I poured it out. I made the little lines with my Chase Travel Rewards card.
Yeah.
And then the highest bill I had was $1 bill, so I rolled it up real tight, and we did a lot of lines. I think I made the lines like too thin.
Yeah.
Didn't really feel much of anything. I mean, this was like looking back, I'm like, this was crazy.
Yeah.
I would never,
especially now, it's so crazy because fentanyl, like
sure.
you have no idea where she got it from.
Sure. But so I did this cocaine. I was starting to feel something, but I would not describe it as like great.
That's not a great drug, truly.
And we started like hooking up, and I could not have been softer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
interesting.
Oh, like
is that part
so-
of it? Is that part
Yeah,
of it?
cocaine dick, coke dick.
Yeah, coke dick.
Coke dick, that's another term. Coke dick, let me tell you, I was not moving weight.
Yeah.
And
Just had a little dub down there.
Wait.
so I was like, I was so desperate. I felt like tonight was the night. And so I got like enough. I got enough to like roll the condom on, but it was like putting sheets on a bean bag. It was just
my
like,
God.
No.
Wait,
And
but
then
then
I-
why is it like in like I think Wolf of Wall Street starts and he's doing coke out of that woman's butthole. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's what I was planning
you
on
thought.
doing. Once the mirror was done, I said, let's get it on the butthole. Chase Travel Rewards.
Yeah.
But it was, and then we I got enough, like I shoehorned it in there. And
Oh my God! This is like
This is the anti-drug campaign we need.
oh God!
yeah, give me to high schools.
Yeah.
Let me tell them this story.
Yeah.
You think you're going to be cool? You're actually going to fail in the
Just
bedroom.
mushing your dick slowly.
Just mushing it in. And then like as we were like making, I would not call this making love.
making love.
We were making.
Did you even finish it with it like, I just give up?
No, but then my heart started beating really fast.
Oh,
And so I was like, hey, let me just Google, has anyone ever died from cocaine?
Oh, yeah. Let me be scared for the rest of the night. Let me just be too anxious.
let me just see the numbers on this
And I was like freaked out, and
Hold on. Was this while you were,
inside of her.
yeah,
yeah, like I
during coitus or whatever? Like, were you
if I took it back out, it took forever to get back in. I was like, we're already here. So
you're
one
doing
hand
Googles?
over here. So I'm pretty sure, like, eventually, there was ejaculation by the end, but like a sad,
Yeah.
that sad old thing.
Wow.
And that was the last time I did cocaine.
Of all the things of selling drugs, the most in trouble I ever got was actually through musical theater.
What do you mean?
I did theater in high school, and I was never, I had no natural talent. Obviously, you saw I can't sing, and we didn't have money to ever do like dance lessons or anything. But I would always get like bit parts in like productions, and
Yeah.
we did like a small one. I don't know if you guys have heard of Hairspray.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
small, and so I played a bunch of bit parts in that, and I had to be the flasher that lived next door. And on the last show, I thought it'd be funny if I didn't wear the dancer's belt.
Oh no!
But I only showed it to fellow cast, not the audience.
Yeah.
Not the audience.
But you got in trouble for lewd.
Well, one of the stage moms did not find it as funny as we all did.
Yeah.
And did call the police.
Called the police.
Called the police. escalated
That's
this.
the one time the police caught you?
Yes. That's the most. 3 years of drug dealing.
What happened
Never
to you?
once. So essentially, that's
Hold
like,
on, you should have done cocaine before. It would have been so small, no one would have even seen it.
right. I didn't know back then. I was 16. I was a
The
boy.
cops come in the middle of that. If they came in the middle of that musical and they get mixed into
my
the show,
Oh yeah.
because there's cops in that show.
Yeah. I got to play one, and also had.
That's what you did. You go get disguised. You go, what's going on, copper? Let's get this
going
guy.
on? Where is
I
he?
was putting my outfit on as the director came in, our drama teacher was just like, "Hey, we need to talk." And so I'm like trying to cover it up, but she called the cops. The cops did not show up that day. I just had to go home. They sent me home
In the middle of the show?
in the middle of the show. Yeah,
The show must go on.
couldn't even do the bow.
Famously. The
Well, the
must
show
go on.
went. The show went on without me.
That is the saying.
Yeah. The show,
How sad that you're like, oh, you guys could do this without me
yeah.
participating.
Yeah. That's how I knew acting wasn't for me. That I was not replaceable.
Oh, you could just do the show without me.
Oh, okay. I really thought-
So no. Okay.
Yeah, I really thought me being the cop held this all together.
You're listening to The Downside
The Downside.
with Gianmarco Soresi.